So our last topic is structures. Let's look at structures and unions. So a structure or union is a collection of elements of different data types. Remember when we talked about arrays, we said an array is a collection of items of the same data type. But with structure, we are saying it is a collection of items or elements of different data types. So the keyword struct is used when declaring a structure. So we say keyword, the struct, and we write the structure name. The structure name is more like your variable name. And after that, you open your curly brace, you close, and you terminate like that. And you declare whatever you want to declare in between the curly braces. So this is how we declare the structures. Remember, we said the keyword struct must always be there. And then, of course, the struct name, your struct name must be your own choice. So struct, and my struct name is books because I want to be talking about books like that. So what do I want to know about my books? I want to know the name of the book. I want to know the price and the number of pages. And after that, you close the curly brace and you terminate. Don't forget to terminate after declaring all the your data types. Then we are saying that this struct, the keyword struct, and the declaration is done just below the header and before the main function. So that is where you do the declaration. Okay, so you can, this is another way of initializing, just like you say struct book 1 and you put the curly braces like that and you close. And you are going to learn again about another way of initializing and how do you access elements of a structure. Printf, and we say b2.pages, as I'm going to explain. So I want us to go straight away to the program. So like we said that we declare I'm going to be talking about books, and I want to get information about the pages, the author, the title, and the price. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write struct book just below the header. I open my curly brace, I do my declarations, I close and terminate. Don't forget that. So you must make sure that you exhaust almost every declarations, all the declarations that you want to do. You write them inside, in between the opening and the closing curly brace. And right, of course, the main function, you open the curly brace, and you then say, you write that I'm going to be talking about books, yes, but which book? That is book 1. So you need to write struct book, just like what you wrote here, and you then write book 1. And if you are saying book 1, you are simply saying, yes, I've got quite a number of books, but I want to look at this particular book. So that is book number 1. So what do I want to know about book number 1? I want to know about the name, the number of pages. So I'll say printf, enter number of pages. And of course, I'll say scanf %d. Instead of just saying pages, because I've defined the book to be book 1, I'll say book 1.pages. I do the same to the author, enter the author, and I'll say %c, because this was a string, char author, so it's a string, ampersand, book 1.author. You do the same to title, %s, book 1.title. So for the string, you say %s. Now for float, I'll say %f and book 1.price, like that. After that, I need to display my answer. So I'll say price is %f for the book price. And I'll say number of pages is %d, because remember it was an integer. And of course, I'll call book 1.pages. Author is %s, and I'll close and say book 1.author, and the rest again %s, like that, going like that. So basically, this is how we declare and initialize our variables, so our structure. So after that, if you run the program, you'll find that enter pages, and you say 45. This is enter the author, and you say this one. Enter the title, it's Ciproc. Book price is now writing it in this format. Let me try and change the position Okay, it's actually running the previous program. So we want to refresh the code and maybe slot it somewhere here so that at least it will try and run. Let's see if it's going to run properly. Enter the number of pages, 5, and the book price is $30. So this time it's okay. So you'll see that number of pages is 5, book price is $30, and author is that, title is that, like that. So basically, class, this is how we declare and write the structure. But sometimes we don't need to just put our data at the output. We need to initialize it. So for us to initialize it, we then say, I just want to comment this part so that we freeze it. Remember, we use comments also to freeze certain parts of the program. So I'm commenting this and I'm removing this part so that at least I run this part. So I'm saying after putting your declarations like this, int pages, char author, char title, and float price, you then say what? You then say struct book and book 1. Because this time we want to initialize, the shortest and easiest method is to say char string copy book 1 dot author, and you write the name of the author in double quotes. String copy book 1 dot title, and you write the title like that. And you say book 1 dot price is equal to $40, and book 1 dot pages is equal to 400. And then you now call the number of pages is book 1 dot pages, number of the price book 1 dot price, book 1 dot author for the title, like that. And if you run the program again, you see that it will display number of pages, price, author, and title. So basically these are the two ways of writing structures. So I want you to also understand that structures and unions are almost similar. They're different in the sense that when you want to store your data, the memory locations are different, but the way we declare, the way we write them, the syntax is the same. So if you are using the unions, you would say, instead of struct, you just say union, and here you would write union, but everything remains the same. Thank you very much.